we are going to be starting right now. Hey! We are live.
Oh, hello there.
Welcome to the 4th session of our Killing School campaign!
Surprise, we're starting early again.
Yes, because someone got me tickets to go see John Mulaney.
This time, it's not my fault.
This time.
This time.
So, will my handsome co-DM give a recap on what people might have missed in the last 2 sessions? What happened in Chapter 1?
Of course. So in Chapter 1, everybody was given a motive from Monokuma, the headmaster and arbiter of the games, deepest, darkest secrets, but not their own. Everybody was given a secret of another camper, a dark secret that could lead to others, a dark secret that one would want to protect at any costs. And for the most part, exchanges were made, secrets were kept, bonds of trust were forged, until one Eric Orion was killed in a fiery blaze. After a long investigation and a long trial, the real killer, Marjan Kion, was found out, and thus subsequently executed.
And then there were 14.
And then there were 14.
And then there were 14.
Now we meet the surviving students, the following day, the 5th day of their time here at camp. By the time the trial ends, it's almost daybreak. But that doesn't stop everybody from at least trying to get a wink of sleep before starting the next day.
Or at least try to.
Yes.
And Richie has decreed that he was going to set up a memorial garden by the cabins as well.
Yep. Yep.
So, now we start day 5, and we are off in the dining hall, the mess hall.
Right. It is mid-morning as the other students slowly file into the dining hall, a little weak and weary from the previous events.
It is that now I'm using Marjan's voice. It's quiet. It is quiet. See.
A little too quiet, I would think.
Where is
Circe didn't say anything, but she did have one of her hands on her on her left on her left side, not like the side, but like her chest side.
Wait, where is everybody? Oh. Poor Torrance is confused.
I guess some of them are still not over what happened, and I can't blame them.
I mean, I couldn't even fucking sleep, if honestly.
You're not the only one.
Well, I think it's high time we break that silence. I'm guessing is Monokuma just gonna let things be for now?
Well, is Monomi?
Anyway, I am going. Monomi's a little hesitant to enter the mess hall right now, considering 2 of the people in her care just died. She's doubting herself.
Monomi,
What?
I understand if you feel hesitant right now.
Xavier, finally speaking up, just says, "We all do.
Eh,
We just watched
oh,
our
oh.
best friends perish in front of our eyes, and yet
I don't even think he could go near that lake again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
it's that damn bears."
No, you're right. It is his fault. I have been trying to make sure everyone gets their hope fragments so that way you're able to get into the new school year being your best selves. But then that damn bear decided to invade my camp again. I just want to punch something. And she just pathetically punches the wall. Like, no, she doesn't even leave a dent. It leaves a dent in her.
Xavier picks up Monomi before she can hurt herself more.
Despite all this, we will still continue to collect hope fragments, Monomi.
Okay.
We just gotta try. Because honestly, that's the only thing we really can do.
Just promise not to punch any more walls.
Okay.
I suppose that around this time, Monokuma would make his dreaded appearance as he bounces out from somewhere.
He just walks in.
Yeah, he just waddles in on his own 2 feet. What another beauteous day!
Fuck off!
Wow, jeez. Who died out here?
Bonnie is very much tempted to take out her sword and point it at the bear.
Circe stops her. Remember one of the rules: we can't attack the headmaster up front.
No. She just sticks her tongue out at the bear.
Well, I just came to stop by and say that the renovations have finished.
Renovations?
What renovations?
Haven't you noticed there's a bit more natural light on this campground? Maybe you can find that the camp is a little more expanded than it was yesterday.
Looks bleak as always to me.
Then you aren't looking hard enough.
Wait a minute. Remember, some of the islands was locked.
Well, I guess we can check it out. I did notice that there was a lot less trees around us than there were. Not enough for us, unfortunately.
Of course, you may notice that it's a lot more spacious, and I'm not just saying that because we're 2 people short.
Bonnie takes out her sword.
No!
Xavier walks up and puts a hand on Bonnie's shoulder, almost like it's just not worth it.
Bonnie still glares at Monokuma and slowly puts her sword away. He'd be lucky he the designated captain. Otherwise, I'd be attempting a mutiny.
That's cute. Anyway, feel free to explore the camp at your discretion. Who knows, you might even learn something.
Alright, so you all leave the mess hall and then proceed to where once a bunch of trees stood to your right, Now is a path.
Well, guys, shall we?
We shall.
Xavier puts Monomi down.
Hmm.
Let's.
And
Not gonna learn anything standing here.
mm-hmm.
Okay, out of character, I am really tempted to sing "We're Off to See the Wizard."
We're off to seeing the wizard, the wonderful,
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
I mean, it's a pathway. How could you not?
Alright.
Unless it's a yellow brick road, it isn't gonna work.
I was about to say, is it a yellow
It's a
road?
red
Party
brick road
pooper.
instead.
Party pooper.
Well, that's close enough.
Anyway, I think we'd be copyrighted if we try to sing something from MGM.
Fine.
Oh yeah,
Party
Amazon
pooper.
would absolutely have us. Oh yeah, Amazon would absolutely kill us all.
So
Xavier is gonna go with Bonnie.
I am going to now. Alright, the people watching the stream already see the map of the second zone, but I am now going to upload it into the chat, into the server. The first thing you notice is two cabin-looking areas. One with a brownish roof, looking like a regular ass cabin, but one, it's all painted rainbow-like, almost like a kindergartner took care of this building.
And a kindergartner took care of this building.
Either a kindergartner or someone in ally with LGBTQ.
Let's go into the
And that'd
normal
be cool
looking.
too.
Let's go into the normal looking one first.
Alright.
So you all enter the regular ass building. You step inside and you see books. Books everywhere.
Oh, it's a library.
Huh. This could be of use.
It precisely.
And just about on every wall there is books, except for one section on the back wall. There is a fireplace.
Ooh.
As
Place.
well as two armchairs. So if you want to read by the fire, you can.
Talk about fancy.
Xavier just kind of puts a hand over his stomach.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Sorry, Xavier.
It's fine.
Anything else in the library that you would like to ask about or observe?
Is there like a checkout system? Is there like a checkout system, or do we just take it? Or because I want to make sure that this isn't anything in the rules. Xavier, you're the rule guy around here. Any new rules about the library?
Actually, Xavier's gonna check his like
Monopad?
personal monopad, and like check if there's any new rules regarding the library.
You don't see. So on one hand, you don't see any rules stating anything about the library, but you do see one new rule that has been added since this morning. The camp director or head counselor are not allowed to reside in the same area as campers.
Wait! Where am I supposed to sleep now?
Apparently, Monocoma's added that the camp director or head counselor are not allowed to reside in the same areas as us.
That son of a.
Watch it. There are certain people listening.
No, I would say something, but I don't even know what to say. Is he even a son?
Anyways.
Fair of trout.
Well, I guess that would mean that the bunny won't be staying in the cabins anymore, but this library seems habitable, at least.
Monomi then sits in one of the armchairs. You know, this is actually kind of comfy.
Don't say that out loud. We all know Monokuma's gonna try and mess with you again.
Mm. Also, I will say this: there's no checkout system. You can, it's like one of those little free libraries you see outside of churches or parks. You take a book, you leave a book.
Oh, a Dolly Parton.
Yes.
There's actually like 3 in my neighborhood.
Oh, okay. Anything else you guys would like to observe in the library?
Nope.
It looks like there are certain books that cater to some of our ultimates.
Yeah, let's see that.
Oh, I wish I thought of that. I mean, yes.
Well, now you just went and made a show of it.
Improv, everybody!
On each end of the fireplace, you do notice books pertaining to each of the 16 ultimate talents.
And they're neatly organized too by Dewey Decimal System.
Is Richie pulls out a book. It's the complete works of Keith Moon. He is in utter awe.
Oh, world-renowned drummer.
Mm-hmm.
Keith Moon.
He was only one of the best at what he did. Nothing special. Oh
Of
my
course.
god, oh my god, oh my god.
Someone who's not very special, you're certainly
He fanboying hard.
you're certainly fanboying.
That's actually normal if you're fanboying or something.
Is anybody else looking over the books?
I am.
All right. So Xavier, you find a book pertaining to the Code of Chivalry and like a history book dating back, sort of retailing events of the 1500s and all that. But something else that you kind of notice is that these books are very dusty.
Xavier just kind of blows dust off of the book in his hands.
That must be an old book.
That or this is an old building.
The print of the book itself looks relatively modern. The publishing date is actually just a few years ago, but it's still dusty.
Or this book hadn't been touched in years.
It's relatively modern, but it's old. Or the building is old. The building itself is old. Bleh.
I feel like these, like... They must have just bought the book
sorry.
the moment it came out and then just stuck it here and did nothing.
Maybe.
Also, do I notice anything since I'm also looking?
Circe, you notice. I am trying to think of some. You notice a grimoire on your.
Hello! She pulls out the grimoire. Come to mama.
Right. So unlike some of the other books, this does look to be rather old, quite maybe a century or so. The pages are dry, the ink is sort of faded, and the language used is a bit hard to parse, but you can recognize that these are rituals made by specific pagan or Wiccans, various incantations and scriptures.
World, it seems.
Ooh, I am so gonna read you tonight.
Does Wisteria see anything related to her talent?
Of course, there is a simple black book detailing standard like autopsy practices. It's like a medical textbook. Also relatively modern, spare for the dust.
Well, would you look at that? This could be very helpful in our situation that we've fallen into.
Maybe.
Perhaps you should all give this a read.
I think the coroners ought some more your deal. I'm gonna stick with this because they also have the complete works of Ringo and the late great Taylor Hawkins and all those good guys. And oh my god, I'm going to be here forever.
As if determining which shelf is yours wasn't easy enough, all of them have been labeled alphabetically, including those of your two late classmates.
Hey guys, check it out.
Just another reminder.
Well, at least we get to learn more about their ultimates.
Yeah. And maybe some stuff in Eric's shelf will help with the garden.
Yeah. Exactly. Like some of these books might help with the memorial garden.
Aww. You guys are sweet. Is there anything else you would like to observe regarding the library?
Nope.
Not for me, but I am going to.
I'm good for
check
now.
out this grimoire.
Alright.
When I say check out, I mean like a library checkout.
Yeah.
And what do I choose? What do I choose?
I'm gonna do the same with the autopsy book.
Calm yourself, my dude.
Keep on
And
checking that out.
alright. So if nobody else has anything to do in the library, you all walk out, books in hand, and make your way to the colorful building.
Let's see what that is.
So, this building is adorned with sort of childish imagery: rainbows, smiling flowers, barnyard animals.
I'm
Looks-
guessing this is the kindergarten.
I feel
Or the
like I'm back.
daycare.
I feel like I'm back at PS22
PS22?
public school.
Oh.
Out of character, I love that you mentioned that because that was actually the elementary school I went to growing up.
Huh.
I just said a random one.
22! That was my elementary school! Anyway,
Get it now.
shall we?
Are you sure you're with psychic?
Anyway, moving on. Back to the story.
Someone
So,
clip that, please.
so the inside of this building is equally in a state of looks very untouched, very empty, and kind of dirty. There are a lot of low tables and small chairs meant for people much younger than yourselves, and there looks to be a lot of arts and crafts supplies just sort of laying about. There are easels, little tubs of paint, things of paper mache that are only half constructed.
Are we sure we didn't just find Monomi's home?
I doubt it.
I did take care of painting it for everybody.
I mean, this place also looks like to be a daycare.
If Monomi painted, I'm sure it'll be okay.
Okay, I made the desk and the tables with people my size in mind. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. You
Monomi?
clearly tried.
this is the Arts and Crafts Center. And no, do not call it the Arts and Crafts Center.
I'm pretty sure the only one who would call it that is either someone with no soul or Monokuma.
Guilty.
You get in here!
Please.
You really want to question it?
I mean, you guys seem awfully jumpy, and you seem to be warming up to Monomi rather quickly. But it seems like you've already forgotten.
What?
There's still quite a lot that Monomi hasn't told you. About why she brought you all here, and how this whole killing game is happening again. I
Hey.
remember you fussing over that detail quite a bit. And now you're just gonna forgive her?
Hey, high-tech Build-A-Bear reject. There is a thing called getting to that question when we can.
It's called patience.
Over
I don't know if you know of it, but it's a thing that means you gotta wait for things when they happen, because not everything happens immediately.
If all you do is wait, then nothing will ever happen.
I am the one thing in life I can control, and I'm gonna leave it like that.
Fine.
Well, it's not just that, but also you just told us about an extended area of the camp.
So we kinda wanna, I don't know, look at that right now?
Yeah, explore first, question later.
Alright, fine. Sweep it under the rug. Let's see how
We're
long
not
that...
sweeping it under the rug. It's called priorities.
Alright, fine, rude.
I believe the term is putting a pin in it.
Thank you.
Alright, fine, take it easy. Just remember to take it. And
What?
then he vanishes.
Jeez.
He
Geez, I don't
reminds
know
me of
how-
a middle
how-
school bully.
I don't know how anyone can put up with him.
You don't know the half of it. But, like you said, we'll get there when we get there.
Well, not only that, like, I mean no offense, Monomi. We still have a lot of questions for you, but first,
And I believe there's not much in the Arts and Crafts Center that is notable.
noticeable.
Yeah.
It might be later, but who knows?
So, after that, you all step out and you are immediately greeted with a barn. Looking like it's on its last legs.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
this building clearly is old.
Yes, so the barn is roughly 2 stories tall, somewhat brick and wood in its construction, and just kind of reeks of the smell of dry hay.
I wish we had like an ultimate architect here, because then they could fix it up.
And probably an ultimate farmer, considering the fact that I doubt that there's any farm animals left.
Would you all like to
Yeah.
go inside?
Xavier would like to cautiously step inside, because
So will Circe.
the building looks like it's about to collapse any moment.
Richie cautiously falls behind.
Oh, look! There are the animals! All of the pigs and chickens and ducks. There's a cow in
Oh.
there, too.
Why a duck?
Bonus ducks?
I mean, you can raise ducks, and you can eat on duck.
I do wonder, do they have horses here?
I am glad you asked. Go out the back door.
Wisteria goes out the back door.
And
Xavier's gonna follow.
And you find a horse ranch.
Oh!
Oh, that's neat. That's actually really neat.
This is just like back home. My home village. They have a lot of horse farms there.
Oh, that's actually really cute.
I'm surprised the bear has let these animals live.
Some of the horses are just grazing about, eating their hay and stuff. Some are looking after their foals. Otherwise,
Oh,
it's a nice, peaceful sight.
little babies.
My heart, it's so full.
Oh. Yeah, I like this part I like this part too. Is there anything else you would like to do here by the old barn and the ranch?
Doesn't look like there's anything left. Also, I'm surprised Monokuma didn't pop out when I said that I'm surprised that the bear left the animals live.
Well, you think he's just going to respond to everything you say?
Well, no, but like you get what I mean, though.
Yeah. And then, right by the ranch, you see this tent looking thing. It's black.
What the heck is this?
It is black and white. It is suspended on what looks like a platform. So, and do you dare?
Why do I get the feeling we're not supposed to enter there?
I think it might be like. I just get this feeling that if we enter in there, Monokuma's gonna have our heads.
Well,
Isn't
it's
that
not
what I
against,
just said?
it isn't on the rule book, is it?
Xavier's gonna check to see if the if anything new came from like them walking up to the.
You do not see any rule regarding a large tent.
There's no rules regarding the tent.
Alrighty then.
Xavier's gonna cautiously start walking towards.
Circe's right behind him, because he's the knight.
You all.
And I'm just peeking my head through behind him.
Shield.
You all look inside and see it is basically an office, a couple of cots here and there, but it is an office. And on the walls, you see sashes with badges.
When did the bear compete in Miss America tournaments?
And of course, you see Monokuma at the desk.
Oh, you're back.
Wait, Monokuma, you would lose at a beauty pageant if you ask me. You're not pretty enough.
Win every pageant I enter. And by the way, these are Cub Scout sashes.
The bear has a Cub Scout.
I mean, yeah.
Isn't that copyrighted of the scouting of Scouts BSA, an organization that is currently under bankruptcy?
I was gonna
I'm
say
hosting a killing game.
bankruptcy, so technically not.
I'm hosting a killing game where 16 ultimate prodigies kill each other. Do you think I care about copyright?
If Joker cares about the IRS, maybe.
Maybe if you use your goddamn eyes, you would actually see that.
Oh my god, that was
Hey, if you really cared about copyright, you wouldn't call it the Mono Cub Scout. You call it the Mono Bun Scout. So.
I just said I don't care. Are those ears for decoration, Monomi?
Anyways, from the look of the tent and the inside area, I'm guessing that this is your office.
More or less. After all, this is where I retreat to in the night.
So this is where you just... So this is basically your place you're going to when you don't just appear, for lack of a better word.
It's my base of operations, a sort of neutral ground for me.
Well, that's good to know.
And he kicked me out.
Of course. Doesn't say Monomi's tent anywhere.
You told
Did I? Oh, I think I remember that little thing.
Xavier looks down at Monomi and he's just like, language.
Let us say it. Let her say it. Let her say it.
Let the bunny say
Monomi,
the
she's
fuck
supposed
word.
to be baby.
Hashtag let mommy say fuck.
But she's too much of, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but she's too much of a baby to say it. Like, she's baby.
So, I am guessing that is everything from Zone 2 that needs to be observed.
I mean,
Yep.
they've just entered the tent.
Unless you want to observe some more.
Yeah. Xavier's
Yeah, let's see if there's anything else. So that
Xavier's
we
gonna examine the various sashes. Like, I swear to God, if they have their names on them.
Now, what you see is a standard, like, sash of badges, like embroidered little badges or patches. And you see, like, a little symbol of, like, a campfire or, like, a fish on a hook or, like, a tent. Things that look rather okay, but then as you go, they get a little more sinister. Like, one just has, like, a knife with blood on it, and then another with, like, a skull and crossbones.
look, animal
A third, a third
there's
with
a badge for animal gynecology.
a third with a tent that is on fire.
Okay, was that left for the tent that's on fire or the animal gynecology one?
Oh.
My guess is the tent that's on fire is only currently earned by Monokuma for reasons.
Well, actually, I would have given it to Marshad, but
Oh, you son of a...
That not it. Remember the rules.
You are evil.
oh, that reminds me. I have a gift to give you all. And then he just sort of like produces a small little patch that sort of finds its way into each of your hands. It's just a little patch with the Roman numeral 1. That's what you get for surviving your first class trial.
She raises her other hand and like circles her finger. Joy.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay!
You all technically earned your first badge.
Xavier, everyone can see like just Xavier's mind, just like he's just got that thinking face on. It's like, do I really want to do it?
Meanwhile, do it.
No.
What?
So I heard him do the Star Wars do it thing.
Oh.
What?
Do it.
Do it.
No.
Xavier's just gonna leave the tent. Like,
Dang
not
it.
even saying a word to the others.
Xavier? Circe follows.
Xavier's just kind of looking at the pin.
Technically, it would be a patch.
Patch pin potato.
Either or,
yeah. And he just says, I need to make a fire.
Oh, I understand. And Xavier? Be careful, okay?
I'll try.
Circe heads back to the others.
Hysteria does the same.
Good.
Narrator.
Alright.
Sega.
So, I'm guessing you're all done exploring Zone 2?
Yeah.
Alright. So then, I'm gonna take out my D4, roll it, and we're gonna begin the free time events. Wisteria.
Ah, okay. Let me look at the things I have again. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go to the machine.
All right. And random number generator from 1 to 70.
I'm on it.
And remember, you got let's see, couple of gold. You got 1 gold, 5 silver, and how many? How many
I have
copper?
I have 10 copper written down.
10 copper added. Okay. So, how many? Would you like to use your gold now, or would you like to? Would you like to try to use some silver or spend some more copper?
Is the machine running off of the gold, silver, copper currency now instead of monocoins?
I mean, they've always been monocoins, but yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do a copper.
1 copper.
Yes.
24.
24.
Hey, Bendy, do you know what's funnier than 24?
You got another.
25.
Yes.
You got another coupon for 1 free Monokuma massage. Got 2
Ah, yes.
now.
The cursed item.
One of the cursed
Oop.
items.
Coupon for a free Monokuma massage. Okay, I'm not using that.
Morbid curiosity makes me want to know what it is, but I do not want to do it myself.
I mean, maybe
I want to know
maybe
what
I could
this is, but
I could always give it to somebody. I'm sure there's somebody who will get enjoyment out of that.
Would you like to spend another coppers? A couple?
Yeah.
Or use one of your silver?
I mean, what does the silver get me exactly?
1 silver is basically the same. 1 silver monocoin is basically the same as 10 copper.
So it'll be 10 rolls.
Yeah.
Not quite. Not quite.
It's
But
like a certain number will be
higher quality.
Yeah.
Or better chance of a higher quality.
Yeah, I don't know necessarily if that's worth it. I'm gonna do another copper.
Okay.
Basically, what it is gotcha logic.
Yeah.
10.
10 invasive weeds and where to find them.
Is that a book?
It
Yes.
is.
Well, I know who that was for.
Oh.
Great, now I'm sad.
Okay, I'll do another copper.
All right.
64.
Nintendo.
A GPS.
A GPS. That's interesting.
I don't know how useful that's gonna be.
I don't either. Can I do another copper?
Sure.
16.
16 was the toy whip.
Oh, I got another one of those. Okay. Alright, and then I'll do another copper, and then...
Whip. Nay.
1 more and then we're done. 2.
2?
Another Hope's Peak Blazer.
Oh, I didn't get that yet. Okay,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he got the blazer.
Yeah, I didn't get the blazer. Somebody else did, but I think that was gifted... I think it was gifted to somebody, and somebody liked it. I just don't remember who. Or maybe not. I don't know.
Anyway,
This is-
are you ready? Spend some free time with somebody?
I need to think if any of my things will actually work with people. That's the thing.
Well, I doubt the plant book can work on anyone. Well, except for the memorial garden.
I mean, I don't know if it's going to be loved by anyone though, but
Well, I was gonna say the best thing would be probably for the memorial garden.
Maybe.
Or to put it in the library section with all the plant books.
You said that the binoculars is that going to be like its own event that's going to come or is it something that I should give to somebody? I don't
A
know how.
the
All right.
The Guy Lover's Fantasy?
Yeah.
Lover's Fantasy would be its own
Right.
event, separate from the free
Uh,
time.
Okay.
Yes.
We'd have to commission our own art for it.
Mm,
I could probably do that.
All right.
Okay. Well, in that case, let me look and see
There
if
is
I
still
can
something that
find.
you can give away, though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give it away if it's gonna be linked to an event. But
Okay.
let me just look and see if there's any people I want to give anything to. Um, hmm. Well, hmm. Um, I think I'm gonna go seek out Lawrence.
Okay.
right. Yeah, you find him over by the library, sifting through some of the dusty old books.
Hello there, Lawrence.
Oh, Wisteria. Nice to meet you. Is something on your mind?
Um, no, I was just around the area. Was gonna visit the library and give a few books a few reads. Fancy seeing you around these parts, though. I actually just came from the mono machine and I rolled something, and I think maybe you'd have more use for it than I would.
Oh, really? Well, what is it?
Okay, I'm gonna give Lawrence the GPS. I'm gonna see how he'd react to that.
Hmm.
I don't know if it'll be useful in this situation, but out of this situation, perhaps you can have some use for it. Once we get out, of course.
Right. It could be useful. I'm not terribly good with machines, but I appreciate it anyway. Thank you.
Yeah. Yep. I'm wouldn't really have much of a use for it. Being a coroner and all, I only go to the same places over and over again normally. Outside of crime scenes, I just go there, then to the courthouses, then to the police stations. Whereas
Uh,
I assume you go out on the field and you're in a new place every day.
well, I suppose I mostly tend to visit dig sites, and I would stay there for a few days trying to help with excavations. But more often than not, I'm somewhat of an academic, and I find myself in you know other places of learning, and such as this, or at least it would be.
Well, that's neat to know. I mean, you'd have to be pretty smart to be an archaeologist, given that's the premise of it. It's all about taking the stuff that you dig up and applying it to.
Indeed, uh, it is rather enlightening, I must say. You can learn a lot about a people based on what they leave behind.
Hmm. Uh, like what?
Well, I recently visited Qin's tomb in China a year or so ago. You know the the tomb with the many terracotta soldiers.
Ah, I know what you're referring to.
Yes, indeed. Um, did you know that every single one of those soldiers has no two have the same face? Their eyes, their nose, their ears, their mouths, they're all indistinguishable from each other.
Really?
They were made to represent real people, soldiers that were supposed to come to life when Shin returned from the dead, but I suppose that it's important that each of the statues had their own identity, yes?
That's definitely interesting to think of the amount of handiwork and craftsmanship that would have to go into that to ensure that each statue would have its own face identity.
It
That
would.
I guess that is indicative of The past
Yes.
being just as refined, I guess, would be a word that you can use for it.
I suppose you can say it's a way of them commemorating the dead, so to speak. I've also seen my fair share of mummies, and people go through a lot of work just to make sure some things stay behind forever.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that up hand. Death does affect people in a way, and it's only a natural reaction for people to want to preserve those who pass in the most preservable way possible, whether that be a statue or mummification or any other commemoration of the person.
Yes, I suppose it is.
And I guess it would seem that that has been something that, especially past cultures, has also taken to heart as well as our own modern society.
I do wonder, in a few thousand years, what will we leave behind for others to find?
That's a good question. Well, do we think that in 1,000 years we'll be more technologically advanced, or do you think something will happen where we become less, or we stay the same?
I'm not entirely sure how much technology has to do with it, more of what we actually do that gets found.
It gets found.
But
Well,
maybe I'm just looking too far ahead.
you can never look too far ahead.
I guess. Well, this has been a very nice chat. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was great talking to you. All right, and then with that, Wisteria departs.
Okay.
Richie,
Yeah.
would you like to go straight to a free time event, or would you like to go to the Monomono machine?
What do I still have? What do I actually have?
I am trying. I know you got 10 more gold, 10 more copper than you have before, plus 5 silver
Hmm?
and 1 gold.
I'm talking about like items wise.
Items wise. Cred, I have only been keeping track of the group as a whole.
I've been keeping count. I've been keeping mine individually.
As have I.
What I'm trying to know is if I was the one who got the reinforced glove, and if I still have it.
I believe so, yes.
Do I still have it?
Yes.
Or all right, but I'm still going to do the gacha machine.
Okay.
I just want to call it a capsule. That's what I would call it.
So how many coins? So how many copper or how many silver, or are you going to use your gold?
1 copper.
A single copper.
26.
26 will give you a down scarf.
So it's just like an actual scarf.
Yes, it's made from very soft feathers.
All right.
I'll do another one.
All right.
52.
52 will give you a cheerleader documentary. Gee, I wonder who that is for.
That's not obvious. I don't know what is.
Dang. I guess that settles my. If we're doing 2 free time events, I guess that settles who I'm going with for both.
We're doing 4.
Alright, so for now, I'm gonna stop and go see Torrance because I immediately think, oh, she would like this.
You find her by the horse ranch. She likes the ponies. Oh,
That's
hi.
cute. Oh, hey, Torrance,
Hey.
I need assigned to do that gacha capsule, whatever you want to call it, machine, and I rolled this, and I was thinking you or at least would be the poison of expertise on this. Gives the cheerleading documentary.
intense, comprehensive history of cheerleading. Huh. Well, it's definitely nice to see someone is interested enough to watch something like this. I mean, I mean me. Thank you. Thank you. You're incredibly sweet for thinking of me.
It's no problem. You are the ultimate cheerleader. So I figured, who else to ask about a cheerleading documentary than the cheerleader?
At least you're showing more interest than my dad.
Oof.
Mm.
What about your dad?
My dad wanted all, like, boys and shit. I mean,
Oof.
he got two, but both of my younger brothers, but his first child ended up being a girl. I can't possibly teach football to a girl.
Well, that's a backstory.
Yeah. My dad has been coach of our high school's football team for like 20 years, and he's definitely planning on getting both of my brothers onto the football team.
He sounds like the kind of person that I would not want to meet.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get much attention from my dad as a kid, but then I figured, hey, dad likes sports, so I'm gonna participate in a sport. And I eventually decided on cheerleading. Dad doesn't think it counts though.
If it takes physical activity and requires a lot of work, it's a sport. Enough said. That's my opinion, at least.
That's what my mom's been saying, and she's like the cheer coach.
I'm surprised the marriage has remained stable.
Let's not question it.
But yeah, my mom's supportive of my career choice at least. Then again, like when I got out of the hospital for my concussion, mom tried to convince me to like retire or at least take like a short hiatus or something.
I mean, you did get hurt. Possibly very badly, so it would be sense that she would want you to take at least a small break to make sure you're 100% before going right back into it, you know?
The thing is, I got my concussion when nationals were like around a corner. So the second I got out, I got into uniform. I had to join up with my team.
That just feels... It feels like an unnecessary risk, though.
I know, but sports are all about taking unnecessary risks. And hey, if I didn't, I wouldn't have been found out by a Hope's Peak scout.
That's fair.
Meanwhile, my mom's been kind of like begging me to take a break. I don't want to, though.
At this point, I just think she's worried that you're gonna have like another accident, because to be honest, I if I was one of your parents, I'd kind of be worried too.
Well, like, thanks for caring, I guess.
It's just the morally right thing to do.
But hey, as soon as I get back out there, I'll maybe consider taking a break. Letting my injury properly heal. Probably go see that neurologist my mom like recommended.
I would have. Okay, yeah, seriously, go see the neurologist. I don't. Lasting brain damage isn't funny.
But hey, thanks again for this. If there's
It's really no problem, Torrance.
if there's a way for me to watch it, I'll probably set up a watch party in the library.
You know, the libraries back at home did used to have a system of where you could check out DVDs and this thing called a VHS. So maybe they have some sort of media player in there.
All right, I'll keep that in mind then. Thank you.
All right. If you ever do host a watch party, just know I'll be sure to attend.
Thank you. And with that, I believe that free time event comes to an end. Xavier.
Okay, let's go to the gotcha machine.
Okay. Next. All right.
First off, I'm gonna put in 5 of the Usami coins, guess?
Five coppers, or you can put all 5 of your silver in.
The Usami coins.
Oh, the copper ones. Okay. I mean, they're all
Okay.
They're all mono coins.
Sorry.
Copper. 5 copper. You said, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. 22.
22 sounds of the ocean. Ah, come on. Let me actually paste the thing in there. Anything else?
You know what? Let's go for 1 silver.
1 silver. Removes loads and hates.
8.
8. More green rose seeds.
Okay. Or what? Rose seeds?
Yeah, the
Green
one
rose seeds.
got for Eric.
Oh no, not my heart.
God damn it.
Wisteria.
What's up?
Were you the one that had the ship in the bottle?
Yeah, I was. I gave it to Bonnie though. For the chapter 1 3 times.
Right.
Alright, you already gave it to her.
You know what? I'm gonna do 1 more silver.
1 more silver. Okay.
$33.
33 gets you a classical music CD.
Okay, I'm gonna go try and find Bonnie.
Okay, let's go. And you find her. Oddly enough, you find her by the lake.
Thought I'd find you here.
Yeah. I ain't letting someone's visit the Davy Jones lock or keep me away from the water.
Xavier pulls out the the sounds of the ocean, and he gives it to her. Here. Something to probably remind you of happier times.
Well, aren't you a sweetheart? Thank you.
I try to be.
Bonnie then sits down in, well, not the boat that leads to the trial grounds, but a boat nonetheless.
A kayak?
Yeah.
You going kayaking?
Yeah. You yellow belly to join me?
Let's go. And he joins her in the kayak.
far do you think the water goes down here?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Pretty deep, though.
Yeah. Can barely see her.
It's probably for the best.
Mm-hmm. You know, in all my years being on the water, I never actually been in it. I've certainly thrown a lot of people into the drink, though. I've always wondered what it'd be like.
Sorry, my girlfriend texted me.
I'm going to assume that is out of character.
Yes, that was out of character.
Okay, good. Otherwise, you hear
Probably.
Bonnie clamoring about how you have a girlfriend that you never told her about.
I wish I could tell you.
Who
Maybe
else
we
about
could
you,
find some
mate?
Me?
Yeah. You ever see any open lands of some sort while you're off knighting?
Oh yes, plenty. Oh, I always just stop sometimes and just take in the untamed wild.
I imagine that horse ranch that opened up right up your alley. We could go horseback riding. I don't know
I could
how
teach
to
you a
ride.
thing or two.
I was about to say I have no idea how to ride a horse.
I can teach you.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
All right. In return, I'll teach you how to row. You let me, you'll do all the work.
Hey, I'm trying here. Though I guess you could call it a date then.
A date?
If you want it to be.
I guess. Who knows? I might show you me precious booty one day.
Maybe.
And scene. I believe that leaves Circe.
I'm still unsure if he's just somehow just calm about it or it's all going over his head.
Yes.
Yes to both.
Yes. Alright, Circe, where do you want to go? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
Well, what?
It's your turn.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha machine, no!
Gotcha machine ahoy! Let's see. How many mana coins would you like to spend first?
One single gold coin.
You're gonna use your gold. Okay.
Okay.
I gets rid of a lot of things.
Okay, 58.
58 will get you a photo of a stranger.
Male or female?
It looks like that of a girl.
She looks cute.
Alright.
I'll hold on to this for now. She puts it in her
Photo
pocket.
of a familiar stranger.
Oh god.
Spoilers.
Let's see. I'll use a copper coin.
One single copper. Okay.
50.
50 is travel checker set.
A what?
The travel checker set. You got another one.
Another one of these things? Ugh, copper
So-
coin.
So now you got, let's see, you got one in your inventory again, since Wisteria, I believe, gave one to Friedrich.
Yeah.
Alright. Any more you'd like to spend?
I said another copper coin.
One more, okay.
3.
3. A friendship band!
I wonder who I could give this to. Okay, I guess that'll be all.
And who would you like to find?
Try to remember the name. Where the fuck's the character thing? Here it
You know
is.
their talent?
What?
You know their talent, at least.
Sort of?
Bum.
Wait, did I already give Demiguise the friendship bracelet?
No.
You just got the
We
friendship
just
bracelet.
got the friendship bracelet for the first time.
Okay, I'll go to Demi.
We'll go to Demi. Let's go. You find her. You find her in the Arts and Crafts Center.
Hey, Demi!
Alright. Hey, g'day. What'd you go up there?
I got a friendship bracelet from the Gashot.
Oh. You get to this for a little. I'm slipping into my Bonnie voice. You got this for me.
Oh yeah, I thought no one great. Like I thought of you because
Mm. Well, thank you.
So what you doing here?
I am trying to see if I can make. Well, first I need to figure out what to make first. Out of these pipe cleaners, this paper, these tissues.
Hey, I have an idea. Since we are gonna have a memorial garden soon, how about we make these into flowers?
I do like the idea. Grab some pipe cleaners and let's get to work.
I like the sound of that.
Gonna be making some lilies. They're of course the typical flowers of the dead. You know what? I think I hear them talking right now.
Well, at least talking's somewhat of a good thing, right?
Yeah. Oi!
Huh?
You two! keep the talk friendly, alright?
I'm guessing it's arguing.
Little bit.
Who are they talking? Who is she talking to?
Who do you think?
Alright, they stopped begging out for now. Oh dear. So what I can't think of what to say.
As she was doing the whole
talking with the ghost
talking to
thing.
spirits thing, the Circe puts her hand on her left chest again.
You know.
Is no one gonna ask?
So what you do? So, wait, on her own or Demi's?
My own.
Okay, good. So, oh yeah, I know you can't really see them like I do, but they're right here in your hat, right? And then Demi makes the same motion.
Well, yes, and not exactly why I'm doing this.
What's up?
Well, I was supposed to tell everyone after the trial, but she moves a part of her shirt to show a basically it's basically like a scar, but it looks like where a bullet wound was at, and where the placement is where her heart is.
Oh,
Jesus.
You're right, mate. What happened?
Remember when I mentioned about my folks not liking me being a witch?
Then I tried to shoot you.
Yep, in the heart. That's when I realized they never give a damn about me. And that's why I escaped from home.
Oh, that is just terrible. What
Yep.
parent would do that to their child?
You really want to know?
Although I don't really understand why I'm asking, I kinda already have an idea. It always hurts when you see them young.
What really hurt was, well...
Although I can only imagine nothing to actually feeling it physically.
The weird thing is, I'm still alive, yet it was directly at my heart.
Would it be weird if I suggested you got something watching over you?
I wouldn't put that past me.
Dare I say you're alive today because of magic?
Yep. Thanks, Demi. It really had been a while since that day, but it really does help me out.
You're welcome. You know what? We are running low on time, so is everyone okay with 3 free time events?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so soon enough, you hear taps playing.
Huh?
You know, the nighttime indicator.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's nighttime already?
Well, okay.
Hey, at least we got a lot done.
I'm liking these bouquets we made. Let's bring them over to the cabins. And thus, everyone makes their way back to the cabins as the sun has already set another day. I realize I have been taking over this. I barely let Greenhand do some DMing. I'm sorry.
So, well,
Hey, at least you're doing a good job.
in any case, it is nighttime. There is a small patch of unworked dirt by the cabins, one that Eric had been working on before he died, but had now since been taken over as the memorial garden. The dirt had just been planted with some green rose seeds, so there isn't anything currently growing there, but a small patch of land has been at least cordoned off somewhat. Now that nighttime is playing, the dining hall is closed, and the other students who had been eating dinner thus far are now returning to their beds.
it through another day without murder.
For now.
For now.
And another night, as the hours go by seemingly very peacefully, and although sleep is somewhat contested, you are relieved to wake up the next morning to no screaming, no announcements, no worries. It's another morning.
All you wake up to is the sound of the reverie, a trumpet noise waking everybody up to signal the
Like
start of the day.
Camp Plaza, the
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Who among you would be the first to arrive at the dining hall?
Xavier tends to be a early waker.
Xavier.
All right.
Absolutely, it's Xavier. Enough said.
All right.
Xavier.
All right, Xavier. You sort of round the corner into the mess hall, and you're surprised to find something that wasn't there before. It looks like rows of boxes, small crates. You count about 14 in total.
Ah, great.
Uh,
Something tells me the Bear's got another motivation for us.
I need caffeine.
Weird.
Sorry, what was that? You're a bit quiet.
This
Nothing. Richie was just saying that he needs caffeine and then bumped into the boxes.
No, I mean Xavier. Xavier's a little quiet.
Xavier just kind of has this look of what the fuck on his face before saying, "This is weird."
alright.
What is that bear planning?
It is strange and interesting.
He then just suddenly yells out, "Monokuma, where are you?"
He emerges from behind a bush. It's like, oh, nice, more early morning for you.
Quite. Now, do I'm gonna hazard a guess. And I'm hoping it's not true.
Uh-huh.
These boxes are our next motivator to kill
Motive? Why, I would never. It's just tradition for a couple of campers to receive care packages, isn't it?
Like, as he said the part of, like, I would never, you hear Circe come from behind. Bullshit!
Like,
they all look innocent enough. They appear to be mailed from your homes.
Each of the boxes looks pretty much identical, save for a set of initials stamped on each one, as an indicator as to who the recipient is.
Well, the reason why I said bullshit is because, you guys technically know, but not the campers. Well, except for Emmy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all can't see it, but in Xavier's head, he's just kind of reaching out to Monokuma at like that strangling kind of way. But no, it's in his head.
Oh.
So
he's imagining it, not actually doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. Monokuma can still tell he's imagining it though, and just is like, don't even think about it.
He just wordlessly turns to meet Xavier's gaze and just stares at him.
Circe then comments, "I'm surprised anyone would want to, considering my history."
Everybody,
You said they were from your parents.
And it's at this moment everybody comes into the cafeteria and sees the packages.
I don't like the look of this.
These are care packages from people we care about.
And knowing Monokuma, there's a catch. There's always a catch.
Bonnie immediately walks over to Harris, not giving a damn, and tearing the parcel open.
It's a wooden crate.
Oh, it's a crate. When I say care packages, I imagine, parcels, something you can physically mail.
I mean, you can mail crates.
Anyway.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Circumstance. We can waive these circumstances.
Anyway, Bonnie tears the crate open. Oh, looks like Mom and Dad were thinking of me. And she takes out. She takes out another. Not a ship in a bottle. Her old teddy. Aww.
Xavier just kind of smiles at her before going up to the crate with his initials and opening it.
And then Bonnie reads the letter that came with it. She just blinks and quickly tucks it back into the crate.
Circe cautiously opens hers.
Oh, it was just them telling me that I forgot this.
No, I meant like Circe goes to her own crate.
Okay, I know, but still. Anyway, back to Circe. What do you find in yours?
I don't know. Help.
Just ad-lib.
Improv.
Crap. What's in here are like herbs and stuff, but there was no card. Well, there's enough herbs to do some spells, but no card.
Xavier pulls out what I forget what they're called. But you know those metal tins that you could get cookies in?
Yes. A cookie tin.
They're exactly what they say on the tin.
But
I should have seen that coming. He pulls out a cookie tin and a note.
And you get an indication that Bonnie might have been lying about what it said on hers.
That might have required a check. I have.
So.
Hey, if you want, I can roll.
Okay.
That's fine.
So.
Richie gets his next, opens it, and finds. Well, you can't really tell what it's supposed to be, other than it's purple and it's a plushie.
Aww.
I love you. You
It's not
love
Barney.
Me.
It's not Barney. In fact, it seems to look more like I don't know, like some sort of platypus, but you can't really tell. Richie has no words. He's just hugging it tight. He's just hugging it tightly.
Aww.
And he notices the card.
And
he notices the card, pulls it out, reads it, and is also crying because, darn it, he loves his family.
Aww. So yeah. So, do you guys want to know what the cards actually say?
Yes.
Sure.
But Circe never got a card.
I mean, you said you didn't get a card, but...
Exactly.
I feel like this is going to be a private message thing.
It is. It definitely is.
But they all have a common theme.
Next motive?
No.
In a sense, they all have kind words from friends, family, and such. But also that they were in trouble.
The wording is different for everyone's individual note, but the theme is relatively the same. Something along the lines of, I love you, please be safe.
Patiently waiting for my private message.
And then there's a little postscript from Monokuma. And that message is unchanging regardless of who the card is directed to. If you want to find out where they are and what happened to them, you'll have to leave camp.
The only way to leave camp is to murder someone.
Yep.
I've known these people for my entire life. They can survive anything.
Anything?
Well, just about anything. Did anything to my parents.
Not involving the motive, you said.
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
So,
I don't think that lie was very friendly.
But there's a gift attached. After all, you all got nice reminders of your home.
hey, don't worry, Circe. Charlotte says, I didn't get a card either. Guess Monokuma couldn't find anybody.
That or Monokuma knows. She mutters that to herself. Because, if he couldn't find the parents, he knows that they never gave a damn about her.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
It does, but that's the reality for her,
Yeah.
Charlotte kind of sticks by Circe at that.
What's that? Some of you didn't receive letters?
You know damn well why, Monokuma.
Oh, I know why. I'm just saying, you might want to be careful.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Just because there's nobody on the outside who's vying for your safe return doesn't mean you're out of the woods for the motive.
Monokuma, I'm not stupid.
Of course you're
there's
not.
someone out there caring for me. But you know damn well if it's not from a parent.
Oi! Leave her alone, leave her alone, you panda reject. You trash panda.
That's an insult to raccoons everywhere.
I'm from Australia!
Oh, it's not me you need to be worried about.
I'm from Australia. If you actually stepped into my home turf,
I'm not.
you'd be killed instantly.
Who says that I was worried about
Yeah, that's probably true.
Oh, is this it? Is this our motive?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was the mysterious box, I wonder?
Yeah, I'm wondering that too now that you mention it.
Well, what is in my box is not really too much of a concern for anyone else, as I doubt any of you will really understand it.
Yes.
But if this is our motive, then that's that. And then Wisteria gets up and pours herself a cup of tea.
This is probably the most private person I have ever met. And I lived in Queens.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's saying something.
Yeah, I can understand that anyways.
Anything else you would like to do in this scene before we move on to our second free time?
I would like to punch Monokuma, but I know I can't.
Yeah.
Honestly, so would Richie, because if Monokuma did anything to his family, all bets are off.
All bets are
Monokuma
off.
did anything to Xavier's grand, he will He will literally say, "Screw the rules."
That is the moment, like, the rule book is thrown out for just
You
for the
hurt
two guy pro
Gran.
tags.
You hurt Gran, now you die.
And Xavier literally just avoids all the punishments and gets into like there's one copy left,
Oh,
and that's when he fails. That's the non-canon ending.
Yes. By the way, Richie. Your free time event is next.
Not doing any gotcha, just going to Antonio.
You're just going to Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
Be right back, guys.
Okay. Okay then. Later that day, you find Antonio, just over by the boys' cabins, as he usually do with his bird.
Hey, bird guy.
What is it, Milo?
Bum 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 bum. Well, I just remembered I had this, and I think it's one of these like aviary gloves. So you can have it if you want.
A falconer's glove. Good choice, my friend. So you have some good taste. As he just slips it over his hand, and then Zephyr perches on it. Both of them seem pretty satisfied with receiving it. It's like, yeah, my thanks. I might even owe you one.
No problem, dude. Just pardon my memory. Just did I already ask how you and Zephyr met, or?
Yes. It was an amazing story. You see, many years ago, I, Antonio Rivera, got lost in the Alps. I was stranded out there for weeks. I was cold, and I was hungry, and I was tired. And all I could do was wait until Zephyr showed up, and she led me back to civilization.
That is one amazing story.
All right then. Yes, it is indeed. Of course, she was also rather hungry and a bit injured herself, so I suppose in return I just nursed her back to flying condition, and we packed bonded right away.
I guess if that ain't a way to make some friends, I don't know what is.
Yes. Some people have an affinity with animals more so than people. But I have both.
You're the ladies' man, right?
Guilty as charged.
Yeah. So do you like have anybody back at home that you're like with? Because for a ladies' man, you'd think you'd have somebody.
Yes, I'm, how you say, in between partners at the moment. Before I joined this camp, I was in a bit of a rocky spot. I don't think my ex would appreciate it if I just came back after all this time. She would think that I, what is the word? Ghosted her.
Oh, please don't tell me you actually did that.
I didn't, but I have no way of talking to her, so it's not really my fault, you know. I mean, if any of us could talk to anybody back home, we'd probably be out of here in a jiffy.
Yeah.
Maybe even like call a rescue team or something.
Yeah, like honestly, I do wish I had brought like some sort of bleh, foreign like SIM card just to plug into like some phone around here and be like, get us out of here, get us out of here, get us out of here, you know?
Yes, I'm afraid I lost my phone as soon as I got this monopad thingy.
Mine's just still in the bag, but I never got to pay for the foreign wireless and foreign like service, and I doubt I'm gonna get to now.
What about you, friend? You got someone waiting back home?
That's a bit more complicated.
I didn't mean to pry.
No, it's fine. It's just how do I say it? Fuck it. I'm gay, Antonio.
Oh. That's
And I
it?
don't really, and I wasn't really well received as much back home. That's the problem with going to public school. Going to public school for most of your life, you're gonna find assholes everywhere.
Yep. As long as love is a battlefield and kids are terrible, that sort of fight will always keep going on.
Yeah.
But you know, you're not any less deserving than you or me or anyone else here at camp.
Thanks, dude.
Anytime.
Thanks.
If actually, if you want, if you ever need a wingman, no pun intended, you know who to talk to.
Thanks for the offer, dude.
No worries. Anyway, I got to go. Anyway, I think I should probably fly Zephyr a bit some more. She's getting a little antsy.
Alright, see you around.
Ciao.
Well, that was very sweet. Next is
Even if it doesn't work out, I at least got a good friend.
Aw. Circe, where do you want to head off?
Oh, I didn't think we would do me again since,
Yeah, the rolls are random.
It's just random rolls, 3 events.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back to the gas shot to do another bronze.
Alright. 1 bronze, you said. Or copper. And what number do you land on this time?
20.
20. Do we have 20 yet? No! You get a jar of snakes!
Snakes? Why did it have to be snakes?
Poison or regular?
Well, it's like that prank item that, that you open the can of peanuts and it sprays like spring-loaded fake snakes.
Well, I know one person who definitely would not want this.
Yeah.
I mean, now you're just giving it away.
Let's see. Would you like to keep going?
Yeah.
Another copper?
60.
60 gets you a gold leaf katana.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a reference.
Darn, if you could give that to Xavier, he'd absolutely go nuts over it.
Wait, I don't think we established if we're allowed if the players are allowed to give gifts to each other.
I think we have, and I think it's okay if they trade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, did you guys not hear what Xavier said?
That's a reference, yes.
Of course,
I did not. I
I mean, if we point,
Golden Katana, King Danganronpa 1.
The very first case.
Oh. Is some of the gold leaf removed? Is it like the same katana?
I mean, you do notice around the hilt that it looks less gold.
Damn it, it's the same katana.
God damn it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Now that's what I call Monokuma recycles. In his own way.
One more? And do you want to use a silver or a gold this time?
I'm gonna use another gold.
Another copper, you mean?
I meant to say silver.
Oh, you're gonna use a silver this time. Okay. And what do we like?
46.
46 is black tea.
Oh. Black tea.
Would you care for some tea?
God damn it. right, are you set?
Yep, and I'm trying to think of where to give the tea.
Hmm. Or what else did you get? You
I also
got
got the sword.
and the photo of the familiar stranger.
Well, I don't know who the photo's for, but I do know what the sword is for, but I don't know what the tea is for.
I feel like I have an inkling on who
The photo?
the photo.
Yeah, I have like a minor inkling on who the photo is for as well.
Well, if anyone can share and help me out here.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess it would just depend on who you.
I mean, if we don't split, if we don't just give them the answers.
Yeah.
Like, it's either Charlotte or that was Alice. Like, the photo either relates to Charlotte or it's a photo of Alice, and oh shit.
Okay. So, what do you think?
Circe pulls out the photo from before and gives it a think. Could this be... Could this be that girl that was mentioned in the trial?
If yes, morbid.
Damn. She puts the photo away and then walks. Walks over to Xavier, I mean.
So you're gonna do a free time event with him?
Would this take away my free time event?
If you both agree to it, it would use both of your free time actions.
Yes.
I thought she would just want a trade or something.
Oh no.
I will say, since we are kind of running out a little short on time, I would say yes. If you choose to spend a free time event with another player, it would use up their free time event as well.
But only if both players agree to it.
Yes.
No.
You don't consent.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I don't know what to do.
Alright, since we gotta rush, since we gotta speed this along, I am gonna give, I did DM you a suggestion.
Okay. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I'll go to her.
Alright, where is Daya?
Daya is, I believe he would be perhaps at the dining hall.
Alright. So Circe is going to die in the dining hall, correct? Hello? You still there?
Here. I'm here. I'm just waiting for Daya to say something.
Oh.
I mean,
you can
okay. I mean, yeah, you can greet him as well. I mean, all right. Circe. It's nice to see you, I suppose.
Hey, Daya. I got something from the gosh shot, and well, I don't know if this will make you sad or happy, but well, Here, she hands him the photo.
His face changes in a way that hasn't really been seen before. I don't know what to say. How did this even get here?
I don't know. Like I said, I found it in the I gotten it from the gas shots, and well, my mind kind of put two and two together.
Well, have to admit, I never thought I would see her face again.
If this makes you upset, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It does bring back rather fond memories. But even the bitter memories as well, those are meant to be cherished as well. So,
Yeah,
I thank you.
you're welcome.
May I admit something?
Sure.
I did not receive a letter in my care package either.
Oh, you too. Well, I don't know what your story is with that, but mine's a little tragic.
Well, does this person in the photo look familiar to you?
Isn't that the girl that, you know, from the trial?
No, this is not this Alice person. I don't blame you. I don't blame you if you don't quite get it, but this is the Prime Minister's daughter.
The Prime Minister's daughter? She basically felt almost like collapsed after hearing that.
Yes, she was in the news quite a few months ago when she was killed.
Holy shit!
And I was her bodyguard at the time. Suffice to say, this picture is somewhat of a memento of my failure.
It shouldn't be seen like, yes, you didn't necessarily succeed, but at the same time, not everyone, well, not everyone can be successful in everything. Hell, even us as ultimates, we even sometimes fail at something.
I failed because I fell for her. And I broke the first rule of being a bodyguard.
Never fall in love with your boss.
With your ward. And that's precisely what happened.
Don't think falling in love means that you were weak, okay?
That is not what it means. It
Well,
means...
I'm trying to word it in a better way, you know?
I understand.
Basically what I'm saying is don't doubt yourself, okay?
Ever since she died, I've chosen not to doubt myself anymore. I'm confident in myself and my talents. If there's anything else that I can believe in this world, I can believe in that. And that's what I plan to do for as long as I live.
That's the spirit. Also, if there's anything else you want to talk about, I'm always here for you.
I'm not quite one for conversation, but perhaps we could share just a spot of tea.
Tea! God! She digs into her bag. I also got some of this. She pulls up the, what kind of tea was it again?
Black tea.
Black tea.
This will do nicely. And so, the free time event concludes with you having a nice serving of tea. That will count as like a friendship point.
Not gonna lie, I could go for some tea right now.
All right. Wisteria, you're next.
All right. Let's see what I have. Hmm. Um. I might go to the machine again. Is that okay?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know if anything I have is for any people who's like alive. Oh, okay.
Let's see.
So,
I know. I know one of you already spent a gold.
what is it?
I know one of you already spent your gold.
Ah,
Circe.
Circe already
yeah.
spent her gold
I'm gonna
coin.
I'm gonna spend 3 coppers for 3 rolls, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right. 47, 61, 47, 61, and 42.
47. All right. 42. An EMF detector.
AMF detector.
Mm-hmm.
Electromagnetic frequency.
Well, I know who that's for. I think.
47. An ebony and ivory chess set.
Okay.
And 61. A stuffed bear.
Okay. Um.
Well, 42 is probably for Demi, and 47 is probably for
For Friedrich.
Friedrich is the chess guy?
Yes.
Alright.
Franz Frederick.
What was the third thing I got? I got the AMF
A little teddy
detector
bear.
and chess set. Oh,
And
teddy bear.
yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess. Well, I have the chess set now. I guess I can go back to Friedrich. That's probably the easiest thing.
All right. You also find him in the library, on his own, reading. Reading. He does it on his own. Yeah.
Well, hello again, Mr. Friedrich.
Hello again.
So, how are you holding up? I haven't spoken to you since the last trial concluded.
No, we haven't. I prefer to keep to myself anyway.
I'm the same way. Though, I guess not to your extent.
Hmm.
Well,
Indeed.
I have something else for you. I gave you a checker set last time, but I actually might have something even better for you this time. And then I give the chess set to him.
Now, this is tasteful. I approve.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. Hopefully you'll get more use out of it than I would.
It's quite well made. Wonderful craftsmanship. I suppose now it's only appropriate that I offer you a game.
A game against the ultimate chess master.
Of course.
This ought to be good.
It's only fair after all.
I must admit that is quite the honor. I will take you up on it.
Okay. All right. So, your talent is cerebral, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This will be a strategized check. So roll 2d6. Add the modifier for intellect.
All right. Let me find my modifier again. Okay. Okay, got my roll, and modifier is off of
Intellect.
intellect, yeah. And the high is plus how many again?
+1.
+1.
Plus 1. Okay, so I would have a 10.
Okay.
Okay. A 10 will be a success. You hold off very well against Friedrich. The match goes on for quite a while. As you sort of go back and forth, sort of trading the advantage in positions, whittling down each other's forces, until ultimately he puts you in check and then takes your king. But at the end, he slyly chuckles. I have to admit, that was entertaining.
Went on for quite a while too, judging by the position of the sun now.
Yes, indeed. I have to admit, I didn't think anybody here would give me a proper challenge, but you seem to have proven that wrong.
Well, I'm glad I did.
Hmm.
Hopefully we can do another game sometime. I happen to quite enjoy it.
Yes, that would be quite good. I dare say, if this keeps up, you may actually beat me one day.
You really
Maybe.
think so?
Maybe.
Well, we'll be here for the foreseeable future, so maybe that day will be soon.
Here's hoping. Good day.
And Xavier.
I'm gonna go to the gadget machine and do a. Let's do a silver.
We're gonna do a silver, okay.
I realized something.
What?
I did a double giveaway.
Oh!
I mean, we can give 2 friendship points for that.
Yes!
Yeah, because I not only did I give the picture, but I also gave the tea.
You know what? We'll take it.
Yeah.
It just means you have an extra point. And you're on even standing with everybody else again.
Okay. 1. You rolled a 1.
Water bottle.
Let's do 10 copper.
10 copper or another silver. Alright.
10 copper.
Yeah, okay.
52.
52 gets you the cheerleader documentary.
And let's do my gold.
We're gonna do your gold now, okay.
Uh, 66.
A girl's lover's fantasy.
Nani?
Oh!
You did say 66, right?
I did.
So we got a guy and a girl lover's fantasy.
Oh!
Basically, he got one of those little one of those books.
Yep.
Let's go to Bonnie.
You're gonna give? Oh my god!
You're gonna.
Don't do it! It's an event!
Hey! I know what I'm doing.
No.
Bendy, I know you're crazy, but not this crazy.
This is insanity!
Bonnie is at the horse ranch. Hi. I see you're ready for your lesson. To teach me
Nice.
shit. I've looked at that lie and I can't do it again.
Xavier gives Bonnie the water bottle and says, "Here, you might need this."
Thanks, I suppose.
Oh, clever.
I thought he was doing something else.
Agreed.
I'm an idiot, but I'm not a moron.
All right. So, how do you make one of these things?
First off, he walks up to one of the horses and he walks up to where the saddles are. We're gonna need to put one of these on their backs.
And what are these supposed to be for then? Is this supposed to be the helm?
This is where you sit to help you have better to help you get on the horse.
Oh,
Think of it as a ramp.
got it. And Bonnie walks up to a random horse and just throws the saddle on. This girl is
I mean,
clueless.
Your heart's in the right place, but you got to be a bit more
Gentle.
gentle.
All right. Now
Watch me.
All right.
He carefully walks up to one of the horses and puts the saddle carefully onto its back. I actually know how to put a saddle on a horse. My grandfather taught me.
Oh. Bonnie tries to imitate. Well, then how am I supposed to get on the horsey then?
He points to one of the sides. This is where you put your foot, and then you swing your other foot over.
Come on!
He
Come on, you scary dog. Behave for me. I'm trying to ride you.
Xavier's trying not to laugh before he
What you
Before he-
laughing at?
he's trying not to. He's trying to be respectful to the girl he likes. But there is a smile on his face.
It takes some time, but Bonnie finally manages to get on the horse. Backwards.
Other way around. You need to be facing the same way the horses.
So...
But- Pay for effort. Xavier.
So I'm assuming this is... So I'm assuming this part ain't the bow. She says, smacking the horse's butt. And, of course, the horse being a horse, takes
Of course.
Don't. It's like the moment she does that, he's like, don't! And then that's when it kind of... Don't.
I believe I just struck the stern.
Yeah, and he kicked you off.
Ow.
Xavier helps her up. You okay?
I'm fine. If you tell anyone of this, I will sew your mouth shut with a burning needle.
Nobody needs to know.
I guess that ends this free time event.
Yeah.
The riddle camp.
These two just need to kiss already.
Actually, before it ends.
What?
Xavier kind of pushes some hair away from Bonnie's face and says, no one else is here, so...
Are you suggesting? Alright. And she smooches him.
There, you happy?
Very me hearty.
Very.
Your body is in hell. It's for him that I fell. O'Malley.
Now then, another round of taps. Another night.
Actually,
Oh.
before nighttime ends, Who has the guy lover's fantasy?
I think one of the girls does, yes.
Wisteria.
Wisteria has a strange premonition, like a not quite deja vu, but just a feeling that she should probably use those binoculars that she picked up a while ago.
Well, there's plenty of trees. Plenty of trees to hide in.
Yeah.
Do you have any of the players join you?
Wait, join for what?
Wisteria?
Oh.
Mysteria, you there?
Wisteria!
If she's not there, then honestly, I have to get going in about half an hour. So we need.
Well, we could wrap it up right now and save the rest for later.
That is true. Yes. So when we start in 2 weeks' time, when we have our stream in 2 weeks' time,
We're starting with Guy Lover's Fantasy.
we're starting with the Guy Lover's Fantasy. So I believe that'll wrap up this stream.
Yee.
Alrighty.
For once, we're not ending on a death.
No, we're ending on a kiss.
We're ending on one of the ships sailing. Woo-hoo!
Pun intended.
I hope the people shipping Swordplay are happy.
You even thought of a ship name.
Oh, me and Sega have already